Hello, everyone! Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, your high remembrancer, arbiter, reminiscing bard of twilight and storyteller, and welcome back to Bug Fables. Been a hot minute, hadn't it? Well, we are gonna head right back into it. Give me a second. Okay, should be good to go now. Yep. Now, y'all will recall, if y'all recall, it's been a while, we are now in the Northlands, heading north into, into Wasp Kingdom territory from what they've told us. Why? Well, technically it's because the Wasp King stole some shit from us, but let's be real, it might also have political reasons too. So, I wouldn't, don't mean to sound like a jerk, but I don't exactly trust Queen Elizant at this point. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit of political game there. I'm doing good, Wolfie. How about you? Yeah, we've got basically no items on us, so we need to be very, very careful. Oh yeah, we're definitely in Wasp territory. That's a Wasp. On your way to the airport. What you going to the airport for? Well, regardless, be safe, okay? Oh, they get to go. Ooh, God, they get to go twice. Okay, why? Hang on. Maybe the mantid fly. Yeah, okay, wait, mantid fly. Okay, I see the mantis part, but they're not colored like flies. Those are colored like wasps. Like, mantis. Well, no, they're not colored like rocks either. They are legit covered like wasps. Like, with the black, yellow, and orange. They don't have stingers, though, so... Let's take a look. Do they really fall for this disguise? Those two. That aside, this enemy's got quite the varied skill set. We'll have to watch out while we block. Take him down, V. Got him. And since we are using the hard mode thing, yeah, they do have 1 point of defense, so...
Then pay with your blood!
Yes, then pay with your blood! Alright, so... Nice. Alright, get him, Kabu. Nice. Oh, shit, Maki! I forgot. I forgot Maki's with us. That'll help. Hey, oi, oi, put me down! Oh, yeah, no kidding. He dropped me like a rock. What is that seismic toss BS? Wow. Y'all saw that too, right? Holy cow.
Oh no.
Well, it's not an oh no moment yet. It hurt, but it wasn't that bad. Maki will take care of it. Thank you, Maki. Yeah, I think it should be Rugal. Okay, that reminds me. I should mention that. Okay, let me turn this down real quick. Okay. So for those who don't know, Rugal brought it to my attention that yesterday's stream, both the game and Rugal himself sounded very robotic. Now, someone did bring it up, and I thought we corrected it, but the rest of the... for a long time, the stream was pretty bad, and none of y'all mentioned it. Here's the thing, if something sounds wrong to y'all on the stream, please speak up and don't stop speaking up until it's corrected. Like, if something sounds weird or doesn't sound right, you need to sound off. Because if you don't say anything, then I actively don't know. I literally couldn't tell. So you guys have to speak up. because I can't hear the stream. So if something is wrong, something sounds wrong, or something looks wrong, y'all have to let me know so I can correct it. And until it's corrected, don't stop pestering me about it so I can fix it. Okay? Because, like... Because, yeah, Rugal's right. Like, it wasn't just him. I know Dino King mentioned that Rugal was robotic, and I thought we corrected it, but the game had an echo to it, and nobody said anything. So, in the future, y'all need to speak up, okay? I'm not mad. I'm just letting y'all know it's okay to speak up. I trust you guys. So, if something's wrong or something sounds wrong, let me know. I couldn't tell if there was an echo. Well... In the VOD, I can. Like, Rugal showed it to me. There isn't a weird echo in the VOD with, like, the characters, like, with how the characters talk, like, and their voices kind of echo over each other. And then Rugal sounded really robotic. So... Well, maybe it was... That is weird, then. I have no idea. Regardless, it's something we'll look into. But the point still stands. If it's something you guys notice, don't be afraid to speak up. Ever. Never be afraid to speak up. You do me a disservice by not letting me know. Look at that spider. Oh, it's a jumping spider. But look at that spider vibe. Yeah, the jumping spider. This is a flowerling. What a cute little seedling. It'd fit right in along with the rest of our team, wouldn't it? Seems it doesn't want to join us, though. Guess we'd best knock it down gently to stop its supporting moves. It's awfully cute. Not cute enough! Kill it! V. Very unnecessary. Shut up! Yoink. Thanks, Maki. So we're not going to get a lot of XP from this because Maki is here helping us, which is kind of sad because this would be a good grinding opportunity. But I'm also kind of happy because with Maki here, that means we don't have to worry about dying. And for those who don't know, that is literally a toothpick. That's a piece of plastic that Maki is using. Oh, it's cool, Dino King. Alright, so...
It was cute, but never let it being cute fool you.
Correct. Never underestimate your enemy. I do like the music here. It is very interesting. Very, like, mystical-esque. And it kind of is. We are in, like, mystical territory. Or unknown territory, I guess. Right. Anyway, we need to knock this thing down for Maki. George did sound kind of robotic there. Kind of like staticky, I guess. That is weird. Hang on. Let me check that. Alright, I'm gonna play it again. I want you guys to let me know if something sounds weird.
This is George. Did I become a robot or something?
Okay, it sounds okay to me. It's a tin can echo. Weird. I wonder. Hang on. Let me check something. Okay, I've adjusted the microphone in my headphones. Yeah, something to do with the stream itself. Yeah, hang on.
Pog online poggers.
Better? That sound better? Even the game sounds bad, huh? Alright, hang on. Just the audio. Alright, hang on. Let me figure it out. All right, I've reset George, so let's try it again. I reset him. So let's see if it works now.
Help, help. I don't want to be a robot.
Better or no? Sounds the same. Damn it. Okay, hang on. Oh, wait. How about now? Is it better? Because I just noticed something. How about now? Is it better now? The game, I mean. Does the game sound better? A bit? Okay, hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Because if it's the the problem is with if the music sounds really tinny, then that helps. Because yeah, the music, if it's the music that's off too, that actually helps. Because the moment the music gets better, that means we fixed it. But if the music sounds really bad, hang on, I'm gonna switch to my stream. Let me see this. Hold on. Hang on, I'm gonna switch to my stream. Let me see this. Hold on. Actually, it would probably help if I didn't have the music playing in my ears. Hang on. Actually, it would probably help if I didn't have the music playing in my ears. Hang on. Let me listen to George on this end. Let me listen to George on this end.
Help, I don't want to be a robot. Help, I don't want to be a robot.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to tell because I have the stream playing in one ear. All right, let me think. Well, it's not my headphones. Same, still tinny. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. Did something change at some point? Hang on. Yeah, it could be something with OBS. That sucks, because I wish I could fix it. Hey, Bo and Tara. Sorry, bud. Some people are saying that the audio sounds really tinny, so I'm trying to fix it. This is where I wish I was an audio engineer. And I don't know any, so... Unless one of y'all knows an audio engineer. Well, yeah, I sound okay, but the game doesn't... The game sounds tinny, and George sounds robotic. Watch. So y'all can see.
Hello, Robot George here. Is someone an audio engineer?
I mean, the music itself is supposed to sound synthy, because we're in a synthy... Like, the music is synthesized. Oh, there's our blessing. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to think what might be the cause of this. Doesn't look like there's anything weird going on over here. And that's the thing, Bo and Tara, like, if you know, like, that's the thing, people were, nope, like, it is noticeable. That's the problem. Hang on. Hang on. Let's see. I wonder if it's... Hang on. Alright, I'm going to unplug my mic and my headphones, see if that fixes anything. Hang on a sec. One sec. Okay, so let's see if that did anything. And sure, Rugal, hop in here if you want to. Hey, Grow Crazy. Sorry, we're kind of delayed right now because I'm trying to figure out why everything sounds so robotic. Hey, you're here.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Okay, you sound fine to me, but that's for everyone else to decide.
Yeah, let me check for a second. Test. Have to see on the stream. Yeah, that's the hardest thing. Is
okay,
like
well,
just
Fox
make it.
Voice says you sound fine. So, Okay, so if
Just give it a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit better.
Okay, so if Rugal sounds okay, then maybe we've had a solution. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have George talk again, and if he sounds okay, then we might be all right. It could be it's probably an OBS thing. I haven't like updated OBS in a while, and that might be why. Because if you update OBS, you lose all your stuff. So, let's see.
Have I escaped the robot apocalypse? Please, Father, I don't want to be like those Terminators.
Yes.
Okay, he's good? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got. Oh man, I gotta do it.
Okay, so I think what happened. What I think ended up happening is that the headphones. These headphones are old, and since everything you guys hear is what I hear through the headphones. Probably what ended up happening is that for me it's a direct thing, but for you guys it has to patch through OBS, and so OBS might have amplified some of the problems. But oh yeah, it's the same voice, Grow Crazy. But yes, I reset my headphones, so we should be good now. So thank you, Rugal. I appreciate the help.
Oh, no problem. I was gonna. Sorry about that. I'll do one more thing for you when I get to it.
Okay. But yeah, we should be, I think that's everything then. If it happens again, y'all let me know, but we should be good to go now. Oh, right. While I have you guys here, before I forget, I should let everyone know 2 things. 1, we hit our 1,500 follower goal, which is great. But 2, another thing to mention. So, Ezekiel, the artist for the Digimon Growth Drive, has been having computer problems. Now, he is taking his computer to Geek Squad today, but he's been having constant crashes lately. We do not know how bad everything is. He won't know till later today or maybe even tomorrow. With that being the case, this does mean the drive update picks are probably going to be delayed a bit, especially if he has to get new stuff. But if he does have to get new stuff, all the more reason for us to, for you guys to spread the word, let people know, and keep the donations coming, because that means he can recomp all of the losses he has to take. You know, he does have bills to pay, but he might have to get new PC stuff. So all the more reason to help out. And even if you've helped out as much as you can, please just spread the word about it. Because he told me today that he feels like, so often it feels like he's forgotten. You know, he usually, he does stream himself, but he's also friends with me, with Inu, and a lot of other stuff. And he says often he feels like he's just forgotten and people don't know that he's there. And I've told him, well, this drive says otherwise, because people do love the artwork. So with that being the case, if you guys can, keep the donations coming, or hell, commission him yourself. And even if you can't do that, just let him know that you do give a shit, because his art is really good. It's very expressive. It's very well done. So I want him to realize just how good his stuff is. So anyway, you had something to do, Rugal?
Yeah, just one more thing. I'm making sure it's perfect.
Should be.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good now. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just making sure that everything sounds okay on your end.
I appreciate it. Across the spike pit. Their art's great, but never noticed and feeling. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, all the more reason to keep the support coming. So even if y'all can't donate anymore, please spread the word and let other people know, because his art's worth it. He's doing Halloween commissions right now, so always worth looking into.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, here you go. I just wanted to make this special because it felt so good to have George say this.
I won't go on and on about this. I know you military types don't much pride in achieving the status quo.
Really? Out of all the things you could have my son say, you picked that one. Get the hell out of here. Get out.
Okay. See you later.
Yeah. And yes, I'm glad, and thank you, Grow Crazy. Yes, the quality of the drive is undoubtedly really good. He put a lot of time and effort into it, especially the intro comic. He did a great job on that, and he wants to make sure that the follow-up stuff is really good as well. So it's all the more reason that we got to keep the donations coming. And again, I'm not expecting you guys to just dump all of your money into it. Like, don't spend beyond your means. But even if you can't spend anymore, just spread it around. Let people know about it. You know, let people know that, hey, they're, these Digimon are going to get really big, and the artist is actually, this is going to help pay the artist's bills. So it means a lot that you guys, are helping out. Plus, it means I can tell people, well, I already do, but I stand by the fact that I have one of the nicest communities in the world because of the generosity that you guys have, and that you guys actually appreciate hard work. So I do appreciate that. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. So that said, the update pictures may be delayed. We don't know. It all depends on on Ezekiel's computer. Yeah, we can go no further. My guess is we'll probably get an upgrade here so Kabu can break rocks, but for now, ow. I barely touched that, but okay. Yeah, we can go no further because we can't break the rocks, so. For a swole George. I mean, well, that's the thing. George can't take another form. This is George's form. The thing that's really cool about George is that George is sentient enough. Sorry, sentient and sapient enough. Well, yeah, sentient. He's sentient enough to know his name and to speak full sentences. Most other wisps can't do that. They might have a name for themselves, but they can't speak fully. That's what makes George so unique. He's also the first of his kind to do that, so yeah. By this way. Really wish, like, I honestly do wish, when we get because I know we're gonna get a sequel to this game at some point. They've said they do want to make a sequel. I really hope they give us a better map. Because, like, I know we need to go north, but that doesn't really help me very much. Like, because how north? Oh! That's a donation alert. Thank you, Bo and Tara. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Really does. I should let you guys know, we are getting close to finishing filling up the drive on its first go, because we set it to 1,000. We weren't even expecting to get that much, but you guys said, no, fuck that, and you've, like, done a ton, so we appreciate that. So thank you, Bo and Tara. And we have 2 of the cameo slots filled. The 3rd one is still up for grabs. If you want to get the cameo slot, you have to donate the most by the time we, well, you have to have donated the 3rd most amount to the drive by the time we get to, you know, to that point. I believe it's at 850, I believe. Or is it 950? I don't recall. Ah, a chomper. Stop it. Stop. Well, Leif's down. Great. I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad everyone's enjoying the drive. That means a lot. Maki, please. Lisa James. Hey, just gonna let you know. Thank you for chat. It's your first time here. Thank you for chatting. I'm just gonna let you know though. With that username, you were gonna come off like a bot unless you can verify it. So I'm gonna need some verification now. No offense to your username or anything, but I need to know if you're a bot. I need you to confirm that you're not. So if you could please let me know if you're a bot or not, Lisa James. I would appreciate that. Otherwise, you're getting yeah, my allergies. Otherwise, you're getting the ban. And I don't mean to disrespect people who have numbers at the end of their usernames, but you guys got to understand a lot of bots do that. Oh, for Pete's sake. All right, well, B's down. Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah, we need to go. We can't win this. So, we need to go. Yep, time to go. Bye! See, the problem is that having an assistant team member like Maki is great, but... Oh! Hey, thank you, Foxboy, for the donation. Also, that lets me do this. Let's see here. No, that is a bot. That is a bot. Get the hell out. Block. Block. And report. That is a bot. So, that's a bot. Yep, that's a bot. Yep, that person, like I was calling out, that's a bot. So, and I'm gonna go check my Discord because I think they might have just tried to get a connect, just tried to show up. Hang on. Okay, they didn't. Good. Look, I'm sorry, but if the first thing you do is come to a stream and your first thing is like, your first time chat is to use the Discord, that's a little suspicious. It's also even more suspicious if I ask you to verify that you're not a bot and you don't. You just ignore me or don't answer. So that screams that's a bot. Not to mention it has an AI-generated anime girl as its profile picture, and apparently the account was made in February of this year. Yeah, no, that's a bot. That is very much a bot. So it's annoying, but you deal with it. Right, turn this off, because with Maki here, we're not going to get any XP anyway. Again, I don't mind having a backup character here, but if they're here, I shouldn't be getting, like... Here's the thing. Here's my take on having backup characters like Maki, for example. Maki's really powerful. That's great. But the problem is that by having him here, it means we don't get to grind or gain XP because he's doing all the work for us. So how it should be is that if he's here, I kind of like it if characters like backup characters or additional party members, you get control of them. If you want to use them, great. That means that you have a very powerful party member to back you up. But if you don't want to use them, that means you get the full XP rather than being punished, for them being there. We have no say over him being here. Also, we are out of supplies, so we're gonna have to backtrack a bit. Because with no supplies, like, I can't make the trip. Which is annoying because I would, hold on. Yeah, I would kill for a fast travel system, but we don't have that here. So the question is now, do we hoof it all the way back to Defiant Route and buy supplies, or do we just press on and hope we come across a Venus route or something like that to, get the party back up to full strength? Honestly, at this point, I think we're better off just going through and just slogging it. Because, well, sure, it'll be rough, but with Maki here, at least we won't have to worry about dying, because Maki can finish off the enemies. Go away. There we go. Okay. Woo! Ooh! Ooh! Got a golden one. Okay, y'all see that back there? That is a golden thing. It's worth a ton of XP if we can kill it. But it's gonna run as soon as it gets the chance, so... Yeah, let's see if we can't... I don't know how much defense it has, but let's see if we can hold it in place. Ice coffee. Ice burial. Nope. Thank you. That kind of helps. Alright, if we can hit it again, that'd be great. But the problem is Kabu can't hit things that are back there. He has to hit everything in order. And I don't have enough for his charge move. So... Thanks, Maki. And Kabu is down. Ow. Wow, okay. Little things got... Alright, things got game. Alright. We might have a problem. Hang on. Die! Got it. Thanks, Maki. Got it. Okay. So that was worth it, because we got a lot of XP out of that. Oh, damn it. Yeah, Maki can't hit that. Ow. And a poison. Great. Ow. Where's that thing? I don't want to run, but we might have to, because... There we go. Or not, never mind. Okay, we got it. Die. Good riddance. Die. Okay. That helps. Now, granted, the only reason we got that much is because that was a rare enemy. That said, that item will be useful. There we go. That helps. I guess that, you know what? Now that I think about it, I guess that is one thing I do kind of strike against this game, is that despite the fact that we go from location to location and we level up, I don't feel any stronger. Because the characters, like, the problem is that the characters, like, Team Snakemouth don't gain stat. It's not like in Paper Mario, you know, where every time you level up, you get like 5 HP, 5 FP, or 3 badge points. Instead, everything feels really, really restricted. Like, remember, you get like 1 HP for the whole party, or you get maybe 3 team points, and maybe some badge points, or some medal points. But it feels really restrictive. And rather than, you know, building, like, you know, however you want them to be built, like in Paper Mario, there's a ton of different ways to build Mario. You can build them however you want, thanks to, like, HP, FP, and badge stacks. But here, you need the medals. The medals are going to give you your abilities. The medals give you, you know, your stat increases. It just feels like, you know, early on it's fine, but as we get further and further and the enemies start doing more and more damage, like, it comes down to less of a, it basically comes down to finish the fight as quickly as possible, which that's not very fun. You know? It feels almost like kind of punishing. Knock this guy down. There we go. We're still, there's actually according to what a friend of mine told me, there's a level cap. So Team Snakemouth can level cap, which means that you could get, you know, at certain points you can get far enough in the game and can't raise your stats any higher. And I suppose that's another thing, is that, most of the time, the characters don't do a lot of damage. I mean, Kabu can, and it also depends on who's in the front of the party, but let me ask you guys a question. Would you, like, think about how Paper Mario, again, I know I'm comparing it to Paper Mario, but that's literally what they said was the biggest inspiration for this game. Okay, fair enough. However, in Paper Mario, by the time Mario gets to the, like, you know, I think, would it be safe to say the halfway point? Yeah, halfway point, or maybe at least 3/4 through the game, Mario has already gotten, you know, the boots, the Ultra Boots, and the Ultra Hammer, which boost his base attack to 3. So even a basic attack will do 3 damage to an enemy. We don't get that here. Like, we're still doing 1, 2, maybe 3 damage, but it's usually 1 or 2. The enemies do more than that. So it feels like we're never really, we don't feel any stronger. It just feels like we're getting to the level we need to be. It's never like, and I know that's because they don't want you to grind too much and over level everything. But if I'm gonna fight the enemies and slog through it, then maybe I want to feel over leveled. Maybe I want to feel powerful, you know? So, right, not an enemy. Who goes there? This is private property. Leave! We've gone a bit off track. We shouldn't disturb the settlement. Okay, so we do have to go north. Just straight north. Got it. Oh, yeah, and a fast travel system would be nice. I mean, granted, I know someone's about to say, well, Paper Mario doesn't have that. Well, okay, fair. Paper Mario doesn't have a fast travel system. What Paper Mario has, though, is like the pipe zones, where literally you can just go to a pipe and it'll take you to one of the hub areas. That's not in this. We have the, there's the ant tunnels, but they don't cover the whole map. They only go to certain areas. The rest you have to hoof it to yourself. So, I don't know, it feels really restrictive, you know? They've taken, like, some of the best parts of Paper Mario, and then left out a lot of the others. We can't cross the water, but we can't do anything about those rocks, so we gotta keep moving. The air is most dense. It's already starting to feel as dreadful as you said, Kabu. I wish I could say it'll get better as we go. This is the only way to the Wasp Kingdom, though. We'll have to deal with it. Chill out. We're gonna be fine. Kabu, you okay? Only if we keep our guard up. The leaf bug tribes are sure to attack us. Is diplomacy not an option? They don't speak our language. Our words are lost on them. Yes, conflict is universal. Let's make haste and cross. Listen up. During my scouting of this area, I found a few structural weaknesses in the Wasp Kingdom's walls. We can sneak inside through one of those at the back of the swamp. Stay close and stay vigilant. Indeed, I must not make any mistakes. But yeah, I would very much like it if our characters could get more powerful attacks, like V getting her beamerang up, upgraded to do more damage instead of just abilities. Because if your base attacks are weak, then naturally you're going to respond on, you're going to rely on your team moves or your medals, which is fine. But the problem there is that, again, some of the medals are very situational. Like, hold on. Here's the thing. The nice thing about the medals in Paper Mario is that even if, you didn't have enough BP for, like, certain things, your base moves still worked as an option. But here, no. That's not the case. Here, our base attack is still 2. Like it says right there, it's 2. So, everyone does 2 damage. Which, I don't know, that's pretty weak. So, not to mention, like, some of the abilities, like the boulder toss and stuff like that. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I mean, it gives Kabu the ability to attack enemies, which is, attack airborne enemies, which is fine. Let's see, But yeah, it sure would be nice if we could get a power boost to some of our attacks. I mean, not much, but like, sure would be nice to get some kind of boost, especially if we're going up against enemies that have a lot of HP and do a lot of damage. All right, V, what is this thing? A Matisvi? I don't know. Eep! Kabu, flip it over. It's so creepy. I get numb just hearing it. As if the swamp wasn't spooky enough. Okay, I'm fine now. Let's go. And yoink. And we only get 2 XP. So this basically means that we either have to slog it out and just fight all the enemies in here and hope we get a level up, or we have to come back here later when, when Maki's not with us and kill enemies and level up that way. Which, to make me backpedal just to actually level up feels like a gaming sin. I think, one thing they could do, which would be interesting, is, rather than a lot of this, like, oh, give 1 HP to everyone, and then, or, badge points or, whatever. I think what it should be is that, you could choose. Like, at the start of the game, be like, hey, do you want to do it this way, where you get to pick everything, or do you just want the characters to level up naturally, and once they hit certain levels, they can learn new abilities. Rather than all this jumbling it around like, oh, if you want to learn this move, put this medal on. If you want to learn this move, put this medal on. I know why people like it. I don't. And I know someone's going to be like, but that's just like the badges in Paper Mario. It is. but it falls back to my earlier problem. In Paper Mario, at least the normal moves are still effective even late game. Here, no, because our normal moves only do 2 damage. Yeah, our enemies deal more DPS than we do, so it comes down to us just tanking the hits, that's not fun. Standing there and getting your shit kicked in while you're waiting for your move, waiting to get enough TP up, or, or all that stuff is not fun. Like, oh, you don't have enough points to use your team ability? Well, tough it out until you have enough. I mean, and that also ties into another one of my problems. The fact that all of the bosses, all of them, when they drop below half HP or critical levels, they just decide, oh, now I get to go twice now. Why? A boss doesn't need to go twice to be dangerous. You can literally just and I know their reasoning is because, oh, well, there's 3 of you and 1 of the boss. So the boss should get, that means you outnumbered and you get to move more often. Yeah, that's the point. The boss is supposed to challenge my ability to use all 3 team members. Giving the boss double movement just makes it so you've removed that. Now it's broken down into, oh, well, now can you beat the boss before you inevitably die? Because its attacks are more powerful than yours, and it gets to go twice. Oh, and then there are the bosses because there are some in this game, that summon more dudes. Why? Why does it need minions? It's already, a super tough enemy, and you're letting it go twice. It doesn't need more people. So, I don't know. I'm just griping now. I do like this game. The storytelling is cool. I think the characters are well designed, but it needs some work. Wakabub, wakabub. Oh, aren't these cute? Raise your guard. These are the vicious leaf bug tribe I mentioned. Seriously? These look super harmless. V, one's got a club, one's got a bow, and the other one's arms are sharpened to points. As do you, V, but your foes have learned to fear your power. Thanks? We'd best give it our all. I see it as a legendary action. Yeah, I suppose that counts. That makes sense, I guess. I don't think we're equipped for this.
Oh no.
Like, we are in such bad shape. And oh yeah, that's another thing. None of the team members learn an out-of-battle healing move. V does. V learns Stash, which allows her to heal people. But again, we can't use it outside of battle. None of the characters have a healing ability. Leafbug, Ninja, Archer, and Clubber. I was hoping to avoid such a confrontation. Everyone, these leaf bugs are extremely skilled. Not only do they hold powerful strikes, they can even multiply. We'll have to hit many of them at once. Many of them at once, you say? The ultimate team move. Leaf freezes V, then Kabu tosses her at enemies. The ultimate team move. Press the buttons shown to set up the attack, then A after hitting an enemy. That doesn't help me very much. Let's see. I guess that works. Ow. Hey, Draco. It grows well, especially for the Digimon drive that we're holding right now. We've broken 3/4 of the drive, and we're almost to the end. All right, let's check. So that guy's dead, so now we can only scan this one. See what we got. What are they doing with that club? Did they just taunt us? We'll see if they don't regret it after we're done with them. Thank you, Maki. And I'm sure she has an issue with it, but it works, so. Waka waka shawaka bub. They're vicious, all right. This area is their territory. We must try and get through without confronting them. It's really a shame they do not understand us. Well, at least they're not super tough. Let's go then. Worst case, we freeze them over. Maybe with Leif's help, I can... Yeah, they don't speak our language, so... I would say they're... Whoa, that was actually a really good disguise. I would say they're primitive, but they're really not. Again, they have their own language, they have their own culture and civilization, so... They're not primitive. Was that the caveman? Was that... Where I want to know is, where's the caveman? He does look like... He did look like a caveman. Yeah. Alright, finish this guy off. Didn't even need his help. Still, the group's in bad shape, but we're close to a level up, so that helps. Oh, yeah. Speaking of problems I have, let's talk about the level ups. Okay. Full disclosure with me, but, making it so, you know, it goes from like, oh, you need 100 team points to level up. Going from that to like, oh, well, every time you level up, we're gonna add 1 to that. Why? If you want to make it harder to level up, then just make it so I get less experience. Don't punish me by saying, oh, well, now you gotta get 120 to level up. Why? You're just stretching the goalposts at that point. Just let me level up. Look, I know I know there are a lot of games out there where they don't want the players to be able to grind and just blitz through everything, but my argument is if the player's gonna grind and make it so they can, you know, blitz their way through the game, let them blitz their way through the game. Don't stop them. I mean, look, think about it this way. There were people who literally grinded the Digimon Time Stranger demo just so they could fight Chaosdramon, who the developer said in that beginning area was meant to be something you took on post-game. But there were some people who said, nah, screw it, I'd win, and grinded up to fight him. So, don't punish people for that. Thanks, Rugal. I already kicked them out, but thank you for banning them. Alright, so we're gonna knock this free for later. Ah, crap. Well, at least we don't take damage. That is... that is a plus. Falling in here doesn't cause damage. That would be aggravating. But no, we're fine. Jeez, Kabu. Bring down the whole forest, why don't you? And yes, Foxboy's right. If people are gonna grind and work hard to do all that stuff, they should be rewarded for it, not punished. So... Curses, we must cross quickly. Hmm? No, wait! Too late. And we're separated. Well, that was another close call. Good thing I can... Ah! Ouch. This hasn't been our year. No kidding. Everyone's fine? Maki! Where's Maki? Over here. Team Snakemouth, I'm here. I hurt my leg. We hear you, Maki. Hang in there. Yikes. I know he has to hear you, but... Should I fly over there? It's okay, I'll wait here. Help Kabu and Leif reach me too. You've heard him. We must rendezvous with haste. Let's look for another path. Just wait till we find him. Revenge will be cold. Right. Time to search. And that's a healing area. So now we get a full heal and we save. But yeah, he's over there. These don't look like they'll budge. We're stuck already? This is bad. Kabu? Okay then. Were you always this strong? We must save Maki. We cannot let anything happen to him. Well, yes, but how did you... When I remember how it felt to be left alone, my helplessness here, I got so angry I can crush anything. So let's go. We must hurry. Oi! What's all this hopelessness talk? Everything's always worked out fine. Why are you so frazzled? It's Just tell us. We'll get it. Very well. I will tell you the truth. I've spoken enough of how dreadful this place is. In my hometown, it is regarded as a graveyard of naive explorers who drowned before they noticed. My master, my friend Bit, and I, we wanted to see Bulgaria's vast and beautiful kingdom. Despite many warnings, and to avoid the Wasp kingdom. Whoop, okay, well, here's the thing. Not everyone can afford a subscription, so I'm stopping right now. I don't want to skip through this and have people miss anything, so we're going to stop here for the moment. But I had a feeling this was coming. Kabu is, despite Kabu being practically the leader of the group, even if these two would be reluctant to admit that, he kind of is the leader. Kabu's always been the one keeping the most secrets. He's very secretive. And someone might say that V is the same, but it's more like... See, here's the thing. Leif has secrets because he didn't know... Leif is a they. They didn't know they had secrets. They didn't know they had a past that they didn't understand. With V, V's secrets are more tied to her, well, her dislike and kind of her hatred for her own kind. She doesn't like the hive. She doesn't like how people talk down to her. You know, it was just her being bitter and being upset at her sister, too. So, those are not really secrets. Those are just inner feelings. Kabu, though? Kabu keeps secrets. He's very secretive. We've seen it before in the game, where there's moments where he doesn't talk. He just decides to just, respond to others. He doesn't really add much. He kind of keeps to himself. Now, he's a nerd. We know a lot about him. He's a nerd. He's very idealistic. Very steadfast, very protective, but he does have his secrets. And the fact that he's kept them this long is not a bad thing. If anything, it's good character development that he's actually speaking up. I should mention this. I hate the trope of, I can't tell my friends or the people who love me my secret because then they'll treat me differently. No, they won't. Because if they genuinely care, they'll listen and they won't judge you. They could be upset that you've kept the secret from them, but they won't be mad at you and judge you. True friends and true people and the people who love you don't judge you for keeping secrets. They just want to know why you didn't trust them. And in this case, that's the situation here. But Kabu has decided, it's better not to keep any secrets and upset them. They asked, and he's going to answer. Heck, earlier on in the game, when they ask him to talk about it, he says, "Not now, but later, I promise." And now he's following up on that promise. He's actually telling them, rather than giving them the whole, "Oh no, I'm not going to tell you anything." I hate it when characters don't tell people stuff, especially when it could help, would let them know what you're going through. Hiding how you feel and hiding your experiences doesn't help anyone. In fact, it hurts everyone. So. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. We have not gone any further because I like what Queso said on his stream, that not everyone can afford a subscription, so denying them the game because they can't pay isn't worth it. So I haven't gone anywhere. Despite many warnings and to avoid the Wasp Kingdom, we crossed this swamp. You can't mean... It speaks for itself, doesn't it? I'm the only one who made it. Even though I was the rookie, they made sure I would. Kabu, why would you hide this from us? Yeah, you're always telling us you'll help us. There was no need. The pain of that journey, I wish to bury it, to overcome my regrets in a new life. Alas, I find myself back here, haunted. It's gonna be okay, Kabu. We're gonna cross it together. Yeah, no one's getting left behind. We'll save Maki and get out. Just crossing is not enough. I wish to... Kabu, come on, say something. You're right. We will best this cursed land together. It's a promise. Let's watch each other. You got it. Team Snake Mouth's ready to go. V, Leif, thank you. Let's go. And I'm sorry. Kabu's dash is now the Horn Dash. So now we can smash rocks. Now, there were a lot of rocks to break, so we can get through there. But don't forget, there were plenty of places in Bulgaria that had these rocks set up. Ah! But now I'm curious. Because with Maki no longer with us, I wonder if that means we're gonna get the full XP for taking these guys down. Yeah, there we go. Apparently not. Either that or that guy was really weak. Or we might just be over-leveled, who knows? Please come closer. Thank you. There we go. Up and over. Whoop. No, okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Come here. Okay, that is one thing I wish... Ow. I will admit, I wish I could actually do damage to people. Sure would be nice if my attacks, you know, actually did damage rather than just stunning them. You know, getting a first strike when it actually meant something. Alright, V, what is this thing? It's an archer, but tell us more. Bring it on! It's bow versus beamerang, a super long-range battle. They hurt a lot, but look wimpy. Maybe we should focus on them first before they call for help. Got him. Get him, Kabu. Flipped. Yeah. There we go. Block, block, block. Thanks for the boost to my teammates. All right. Over there. Or kinda. Yeah, that does look like the way through, so... Oh, right. I forgot I can do this. Ooh, ninja! Alright, enough. Enough. Hey, Leopold. One meager crossbow can't stand up to the power of the beamerang. Correct. And it can't stand up to this either. Freeze well. Oh, goody for you. Extra attack. Yeah, about that, though. Run him over. All right, V. Let's try it. You've got your needle toss, so... Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Don't mind me, my brain is in soft-boiled mode. Understandable. Just sit back and relax and make yourself at home. Everyone, lower yourselves. What's the matter? Just listen to me and do it. Scolipede? No, I'm kidding. It's a giant centipede. That thing was huge. That shape. It must be that cursed beast. You mean the one that... Look, it seems to have not noticed us. With some luck, we'll avoid it, Kabu. Yeah, we better get a move on. Avoid it? No, this time I'll... Yeah, that was a centipede. Or I guess it depends, millipede or centipede. Ow. Oh god, group stun. Not cool. Ow. Ow. Thank you. Not stunned anymore. Let's see. Let's try out. Let's use Ice Rain again. Nice. Dead. And berries, berries, and nothing to spend them on. Yeah, we'll have to cross with the shield. Well, it looks like there was a bridge here at some point, and it got broken. There might have been, like, with these leaf bugs, there might have been some kind of civilization here at some point, but maybe some kind of event just messed everything up, and now they're, like, I guess, I don't want to say it was some kind of apocalyptic event, but maybe it was something that kind of reset the civilization. Oh. Same here, Biscuit. And let's check out what this is. Ooh, Crystal Berry. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Oh, club. Where's the caveman? Right here. And he has an archer friend. I do love how they look so sad when you hit them. Could have been a plague that wiped them out, possibly, and reverted them back to like a prior form of intelligent life, or now they just speak in their own language, possibly. Thank you. Nice. You've ungood your last bunga. Yep. Yeah. Unga this. There we go. Alright, 6 more and we'll level up. I wonder, could we... Hang on. Wait a minute. Could we... Where does it... Wait a minute. Where does this go if I activate it? Up there. Okay, well that doesn't help us much, so... That's also possible. We know the roaches were messing around with a lot of advanced stuff, including DNA splicing. Spoilers for what happened to Leif. I do recommend people play the game so they can find out themselves, but yeah, the roaches doing DNA splicing is what caused Leif to be the way they are. Leave me alone! There we go. Alright, this trick again. Hang on. Perpetual motion! There we go. Nope. Nope. Gotcha. Alright, let's see. Take that. You too. Die. Yeah. Yeah, they played God and God hit back. Yep. I mean, we do know that the roaches who were doing the DNA splicing stuff under Snake Mouth Cave died and got wiped out. So, got wiped out by their own experiments. So, yeah. Ah, come on. I appreciate the honey drop, though. That'll come in handy. Nice. Wait, hang on. Okay, we do need it to stay in place. All right, hang on. Wait, what? Why didn't it? Hang on. There we go. Thank you. Just ignore the plant. Oh, good, a Venus bud. Actually, wait, yeah, go ahead. I know we're about to level up, but I'd rather have it. Can you give me some info? This place is daunting, isn't it? I hope my help cheers you up a bit. Thanks, Venus. Speaking of that, there is something to know about Venus, but the only way you're gonna find out—
Feel the power of my magic!
You got me imagining Leif screaming that when he throws an ice ball at somebody. But about Venus, there is some information about her, but the only way you're gonna find it is you have to go back to the Snake Mouth lab I think like near the end of the game or after the game. And because there's some, you have to have all of Team Snakemouth's abilities to get in there, and you can find out some stuff about not only Leif, but Venus and some other people as well. Let's get him. And as for what's hiding down there, well, I'm going to keep that a secret. I only know because a friend of mine told me about it and said, hey, make sure you check this out when you play the game. Put me down. I'm not going to get seismic. I'm not going to get body slammed by you today. Ice coffin. Ice burial. There we go. Why don't you chill out? Oh, come on. Just one. Come on. Look, I appreciate the berries because we get money, but at least, come on, give me more. Give me something. Wait a minute. Okay, so... And then we flip the rocks on top of each other. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's get him. Let's do it.
No, you get nothing, absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Yeah. Oh no, you're angry. Well, sorry to hear that. Die, please. Die 1,000 deaths! There we go. Level up. Alright, I'm going for more HP. Like, well, yeah, I'm going for more HP. Yay. Interesting. Very interesting. Because that was, it almost reminds me of kind of like a fish fence. For those who don't know what that is, a fish fence is basically something you design. It's a trap of sorts, which basically when you pull it up or drop it down, it forces fish or other animals to swim into the, into the container. So, interesting. So we're dealing with a hunter society, which is what they are. So they're advanced enough to make tools, so if they even made those. There's a way back down. You keep your seeds to yourself. All right. All right, have a good. Didn't have a good one, Leopold. Didn't see it till they were already gone. Ah, I feel kind of bad. Yeah, go ahead. Huh, you're up front. That should have done more damage. Oh well. Oh no, they're mad. Sorry to hear that. There we go. One. Thank you. I kind of want V to learn an ability where she basically just throws her needles like Dio does from JoJo. Just pulls out like a whole like a fan worth of needles and just starts throwing them. Check the method. I mean, she can already fly. She can just float up in the air and just start throwing needles at people. Yeah, it was me, V. Conodilda. Leave me alone, you damn thing. You recover from that fast. There we go. Alright, now we gotta melt it to get rid of it. How do we get rid of it? Oh, well, yeah, I went too quick. For Pete's sake, leave me alone. Seriously, go away. Die. Ah, I screwed up. Crap. Unnecessary, but thank you. Die. Okay, how am I gonna get rid of this thing? Or get it off, I guess. What? Oh! Oh, I see. Okay, I see. I see what to do. Because that thing, it'll get out of that eventually. Yep. I saw it respawn, and that's when it clicked. All right, let's see. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, I see what to do. All right, so not only do we need to freeze this one and keep it on the thing. Yep, got it up there. Please bring the elevator back. Thank you. All right. Going up. Okay, whew, made it. I was worried we weren't going to be able to get it across. Now, do we want to get it over here or to the other one? Let's see. All right, so I'm guessing there's an enemy over here we gotta freeze and then bring back over here. Yep. Ah, yeah, there is. Okay, got it. we can use the thing to just knock it back across. Nope. That'd be too easy. Ah, crap. I don't have a problem with these puzzles, but a lot of them like require a lot of finesse, and this game doesn't really let you use a lot of finesse. Like that. Because we need this thing alive. Ow. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, we need this thing alive. So, thank you. Get on there. What? Why didn't it? Get on the... Okay. Am I missing something here? Because it needs to get on there. Really? You're telling me that's not what we're supposed to do? Okay. Ugh, whatever. I think we're near where Maki is anyway. Yep. Should be right over here. Where'd he go? Oh, crap. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, thank you. Where'd he go? Why can't people just stay... Oh, there he is. I was about to say, why can't you just stay put? Thank you. Wait, hold on. What'd she say? Kabu, you know what's ahead, don't you? Don't be reckless, I beg of you. So yeah, that's where the big centipede is. Maki, are you alright? I am fine. It was a light bruise. I should be up soon, though they're everywhere, ain't they? So persistent. You're still injured, so let us handle this first. Yeah, we'll knock him out in record time. Stay cautious, Team Snake Mouth. Something doesn't feel right. This feeling. Let's go on ahead. Kabu, you're trembling. Don't be reckless. It's not over till we're out of here. You stay here, Maki. We'll clear the area ahead. All right, let's settle this. A tremor here? It's coming. Yep. What's that? Kabu, is this? You monster! How many must you terrorize to sate your infernal urges? You've never seen anything like this. Kabu, we should fall back. No! This beast ate my friends! You vile, wretched scum! You will rue the day you let me live! Kabu, we get you're angry, but this is too risky. Yep, he's lost it. I cannot tell y'all how much I wanted to do the Zeus! Your son has returned! But it wouldn't work here, so I didn't. The beast. Kabu, calm down or you're gonna get hurt. Or get us hurt. What do I do? Super strong. Guess I'll just do what I do best. Beat it up! Damn it, Leif, why is all your stuff gotta be so expensive? That works. Yeah, that works. Wait. No, better idea. Wow, that did not do as much as I thought. Let's get it. Nice. Big damage. Oh, no, you... Oh, no, you fucking don't! Get your ass out here. All right, attack up by 2. Wow, okay. I mean, it's not that big a deal, honestly. I expected, like, you know, I was thinking this would be a force loss fight, but no, it's not. We can win this. Hopefully. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. That's gonna be a big attack. Leif? Alright, let's see if we can stop it. Got it. Haha! Sucks to be you. Let's see. Now, if we just wait it out, I wonder if that +3 goes away. Hang on. No, it does not. So it's still ready to attack. All right, hang on. Let me think. Oh, nope. See if this works. Nope. Crap. Still, we can use, we can do this to use Leif's, shield ability. Leif is unable to act for a turn, but it'll protect all of us, so... Nope. But Leif is exhausted, which makes sense. Gonna kill you. Oh, of course. Remember what I said earlier? About how the bosses can just say, yeah, no, I get to go twice now. I hate that. I hate it so damn much. It is a cool boss. I mean, it's literally a giant centipede, or basically a giant centipede or millipede, but still, cool fight. I keep almost calling it a scolipede, but I mean, the colors are similar, so... Ow. Uh-oh, big attack coming. Don't have enough team points to block this one. Just gonna have to kill you instead. Ow. Yeah, he hits hard, as well as can be imagined. Yeah. Come get me. Wait, why? Oh. Leif! No, not again! Oh, that's bullshit. My friends. All because I wanted revenge? I haven't honored my companions. I've tarnished their sacrifice. Oh, he's in it to win it. No. No! Attack infinitely down, attack infinitely up. Kabu is pissed. Face me, you monster! Perfect. Die now! I thought I was done for. Thanks, Kabu. That was too close for comfort. You actually did it. I was extremely worried. Kabu, what is wrong with you? You endangered your team and the mission. If I had been stronger back then, if I hadn't ran, could I have saved them? My friends. Leif, I'm sorry. I was blinded by this pain. Because of me, you almost... You better be sorry. I'm too young to get eaten. But I think I would have done the same if someone, hurt you guys. Same. Even so, Kabu, we cannot turn back time. Even though they're gone, we're sure they're proud of how much you've grown. You saved us, after all. My teacher would be scolding me like you are, Maki, for being such a fool. I'll take that apology. Thank you, everyone. I don't deserve this kindness. Shut up! You're the kindest bug around. To a fault, we must say. Everyone. That being said, we're at the Wasp Kingdom's door. Because of my injury, I won't be able to accompany you inside, but I shall move on ahead and set up a camp so we may rest up. I shall watch the exit route to make sure you can return. We can do this mission. Together. Let's go. Only I could express how glad I am to be out of there. No surprise, we can do anything. Not much of a celebration, but we get to set up camp and rest for a few moments. Would it be wise to stop now? Of course. We've all taken quite a beating, my leg most of all. If you're going to infiltrate their kingdom, you'd best be in top shape. Give me a moment. If you're hurt, why are you the one setting up camp? Not bad. You should eat something. I brought some secret honey. You got through that treacherous place while keeping a stash? Incredible. You'd best share, V. We're starving. Eat your own stuff. Just kidding, it's fine this once. We beat that super huge monster. Everyone. Kabu, are you hurt? No, I'm just so happy that our journey didn't end today and we can share more of these moments. You're such a softie. Of course we'll get through everything if we're together. Team Snake Mouth's the best for a reason. Seems it was my loss for not putting you on my team, eh? Maybe I would have made such an incredible bond too. You're our friend too. Kinda. Thanks for passing us and all. I'm sorry for delaying us with my sentimentality. Let's feast and get ready for our mission. Now for the briefing. The path ahead is one of the structural weak points into the wall I spoke of. Because this area is covered by heavy foliage, it seems the wasps haven't noticed this crack yet. Well, good for us. Let's go in then. Don't be hasty. You mustn't let the wasp catch you. If you're captured, that's it. It's over. Can't be any tougher than the bandit hideout. Do not underestimate the wasp, V. Indeed, we must be utmostly cautious. Yeah, V. You better not do any underestimating. I get it. Drop it already. Either way, I shall remain here securing the exit route. If you get hurt, do retreat and come to me for treatment. You cannot afford to be reckless. We're starting the operation. They build the wall out of honeycomb? Wasps don't make honey. Wait. Fun fact about centipedes, they don't have fangs like spiders. Their fangs are called forcible, and they aren't even attached to the head. They're on the section behind their head. Also one for forcible fact, they are modified legs. So, modified legs for striking, basically. Interesting. Oh, this goes back to the entry area. Okay, cool. We saw this earlier. Shit. And that could happen. Let's try not to get caught. So they can see us digging, which is a little concerning. Then again, it also makes sense. There is a breed of wasp called a dirt dauber, which dig into soft ground to build nests. So, okay, we managed to sneak inside. Let's find the artifact and get out. Wait, Leif, remember, we must not be caught. The wasps are formidable foes. Hey, we managed to get past the bandit hideout, didn't we? They don't make honey, but they do make honeycomb patterns for the interior structure of the hive. Fair enough. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, maybe they're sharper than the bandits, but that was still pretty stupid. How is the dude up top not notice us? These freaking vehicles? Yeah, no, these are vehicles. They're like drill vehicles. Interesting. Which, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. If the bees were able to build a mechanized hive, then yeah, I'm not surprised the wasps have built, like, I guess assault vehicles. They got steamroller wheels. They have drill bits on the, well, those look like drill bits for drilling attachments. These might as well be, these are either breacher vehicles or, yeah, these are breacher vehicles, like assault vehicles. They're meant for punching through stuff. This might have been how they punched through the Bulgarian walls. Well, actually, no, the Ant Kingdom doesn't have walls. So, I would say it's how they got into the hive, but these things can't fly, so still kind of scary. There's a switch over there I need to get rid of somehow. Or I need a switch. Yeah, how are we gonna get that off? Or not, never mind. Let's go. Big lock in front of you. Yeah, we need a key. Oh, that was close. Oh shit, is he going in a circle? Yes, he does. He goes in a circle. Okay. Okay, so we need to get it over there. Shit. How the heck am I supposed to get it? Well, okay, I know how to get it down. It's just annoying that it's stuck up there. There we go. Alright, let's take a look around. A nice thing that we can freeze. Sleeping guard who's guarding the key. Surprise, surprise. Kind of surprised the guard on patrol is not getting pissed at the guy sleeping. No, wrong target. Oops. I meant to hit the switch. I really wish there was a better way to aim this thing. I doubt they get paid now. I doubt they get paid at all. You kidding? They're soldiers. They're I'm guarantee you they don't get paid. They don't get paid at all. Given what kind of dick the Wasp King is, I literally don't think they get paid at all. Stay hidden. It didn't stay frozen. Okay, that might not be a problem though. Come on, take us up, take us up, take us up, take us up. Thank you. Got it. Boing. All right, we got it. So, oh, hey, I'll give that sleeping guard credit. When we accidentally hit him, he jumped to attention. So I'll give him credit. Got it. Okay, we got a bit of a problem. Dirt's too hard right here. We have to stay behind the rock while this guy's walking around. Oh crap, the scouts. You don't want them to step on us, because then they'll definitely know we're here. What in the world is that guy? And he's a fat man. He's fast. Okay, the good news is none of the scouts over there can see us, so if we just... Got it. Ha-ha! Huh. Super quiet in here. They must not be patrolling past here too thoroughly. Yay. All right, team. This is a good spot to rest. We can proceed when we're ready. Less guards means whack-em time. You know, I'd rather we be cautious. And you know how we are. Let's give it to them. Food storage. Keep locked. Remember to keep the vents closed. And it's got the Wasp battle music playing. Let me know what these are. A trooper, and I believe that's a scout.
Bigger.
Hey, Sai, what's up? Honestly, Biscuit, I'd laugh if it was legit called a bee drill or a bee driller. Yep, Wasp Scout. Time to bring you down to earth. Blah, blah. You irritate me. Got him. Hit this. And there we go. You're done. Done and dusted. Next. Yeah, because it worked the last time. Sure, try again. Got him. Now we're getting XP. What's this say? Prison ahead. Keep it clean. Do you mean the behavior, or like the cells? Alright, second verse, same as the first. Or maybe... Nick! Or maybe... Die! 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 Ah, crap. Forgot. Yeah. Freaking Scout knows a rider kick? Got him. All right, Cobby, let's throw a rock at him. Throw a rock at him! Oh, thanks for calling for backup. Threw another rock at him. And after this fight, I'm gonna stop for a minute because we have an ad playing, so we're not gonna continue the story without you know, everyone watching. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Oh, I have no doubt we're gonna be staging a prison break of some kind. I threw a rock at him. It was a big rock. All right, let's see. Ladybugs. Why is there a wasp in there? The item lady and an ant. Good grief. Another scout. Alright, hang on. Like I said, we're not going to proceed until everyone's here, until the ads are over, so let me check. If I check through here, I can see how close we are to the end. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting close to the end. Help. I got thrown here on purpose. So many wasps. Help. She sure looks glad to be here. She's nuts. Even if she's glad, we must save her. Everyone's gone nuts. Even my best friend wouldn't listen to me. So they threw you in here? Mm-hmm. So frustrating. Okay, so yeah, I don't know who that girl, that bug is, but the fact that she's got a thing for wasps makes it so funny. That poor guy in there's like, help. All right, what about these two? All right, let's get him out of here. First things first. Jailbreak. Yeah.
More blood for the blood god!
Skulls for the skull
More blood for the blood god!
Just knock him down, B. Thank you. Alright. Next up, Kabu. Throw a rock at him. I threw a rock. It was a big-ass rock. I wish, if Sai was still here, he knows that jingle. He's the one who, I got it from, like, the whole, I threw a rock, a big-ass rock. And then maybe I don't know what it was. Maybe something else would work better. I don't remember the rest of it. Yeah. And just like that, jailbreak. He's a hope. Yeah, maybe like something like a cinder block is better. Yeah. That's something I did in my D&D game. I see. Very rare berries that somehow grow underground. Some collectors will buy them for a high price. Dark cherries. Huh? Oi! Who are you? How'd you get in here? Nice to get spoken to for a change. Wait, are you the Bug Rangers? Oh, Queenie! Pardon me? Yeah, just look at the poster. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, so there is a running joke in Bug Fables that Kabu looks exactly like Bug Ranger Green, and he does. While Kabu won't admit it, there is some side quest stuff that reveals that he did model like his outfit after Bug Ranger Green. So Kabu's a spitting image for one of the Rangers. That's actually really funny. Please, what do you mean? You're the ones attacking everyone. Not me, I'm just a cleaner. Everyone's gone super nuts lately after the queen went missing. I've kind of just rolled with the punches, better than getting thrown in a cell. You're saying the Wasp Kingdom's changed under the king? You've looked around, right? Everything's so unkempt. Everyone's just focused on fighting. Don't know where he came from, but he sure messed stuff up fast. You'll help, right? You're the Bug Rangers. Yes, we will. On our honor. Right. To help, we, need an ancient artifact. Got any of those? Oh, no way they'd give anything useful to me. You'd have better luck asking the king himself. Here, this should help you. We can't believe this is working. Hang on tight, miss. We will restore your kingdom. You're all so cool. Yeah, you better have a reward ready when we do. I'll give you some of my famous stew for free. Or I would, but I'm in a tight spot now. Economy's bad. But you'll get a superhero discount. Yeah, I'll take it. Snack wouldn't hurt. Name's Jade. Can't believe my dream's coming true. Make yourselves at home, Rangers. Oh, she wants a shop. We're surprised you'd lie to her, Kabu. It's an emergency and it makes her happy, so... Whoa, this stew's super good. Alright, rest first. Then we look what she's got to sell. Power Ranger Zaruk win. Not for a while, I think. I don't even know what Ranger I dress up as. So, So there was a Wasp Queen. Interesting. Got some of this. It's so weird, though, because, like, if there was a Wasp queen, then how in the world did a king take over? Because that's definitely not how it works. So how in the world did how did a king take over? You give me major Dino Thunder Red vibes. Really? Dino Ranger Red. Huh. I mean, not a bad call. Dino Thunder is pretty cool. I've had someone say that I remind them of the Green Ranger, but I was like, well, no one's ever going to be as good as as Jason David Frank. And not to mention, I wish there was like a nature, well, okay, technically there are nature-themed Rangers. You could argue that Mystic Force are nature-themed. Maybe the Wasp Queen is a king. No, we've seen the king. He showed up, he raided the Ant Kingdom and beat the shit out of everyone. So we know there's definitely a king and a queen. But I don't know. It's just kind of weird that there was a queen. Kind of silly, but you take yourself seriously. Yeah, okay, fair point. Reminded me of the B-movie joke. Oh, there's so many B-movie jokes you can make here. I think somewhere in the game they make a B-movie joke, but I don't remember where. Rock! Second verse, same as the, Boulder's so good they made a sequel! Ow. There we go. Now then, we just finish this one off. There we go. All of Jungle Fury. Wild Force Ninja Storm. Fun fact, you guys know that the Lunar Wolf Ranger from Wild Force is actually a streamer? Yeah, no joke. He actually streams. If he's streaming at the end of our thing here, we'll go raid him. I think, but he is a streamer, which is pretty cool. Go for the Elephant Ranger from Jungle Fury. That's true. The Elephant Ranger from Jungle Fury is themed on is memory based. Yes, really. The Lunar Wolf Ranger is a streamer. His actor is anyway. I'm trying to think of his name. Well, Merrick Ballantyne is the name of the character, but I'm trying to remember the name of the actor because he does stream. Hold on. There we go. I love how it's food storage. Even in the far future, soda pop is still like there's so. Well, actually, that's true. The sugar would prevent it from going bad for a while. Probably not centuries, but yeah. Remember, high sugar content means something doesn't go bad. It won't spoil. Honey, for example, fun fact: honey is so pure that it'll never spoil because of the sugar in it. Anyway, let me check real quick. What is his name? Let's see, Lunar Wolf. Silver Lunar Wolf Ranger. No, I need his, the actor. That'd be Philip Andrew. And he does stream. Hang on. Yeah, the Lunar Wolf Den. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he streams. Don't know how often. Let's see. When was the last time he streamed? Looks like a while back, actually. I don't think he streamed recently. Yeah, the furthest back I can see is about a year ago. I don't know. Someone might have to check his Twitter or something, because yeah, a lot of his stuff is from like a year ago. So I don't know when the last time he streamed was. I think most of his stuff's been just conversation based. Well, yeah, that too, Apollo. That's also true. And Foxboy's right. Honey was used as a medical treatment because it's antibacterial and antifungal. You're both right. And anti-inflammatory. Fun fact though, that's actually why so fun fact. Well, it's not, well, okay, it's kind of a fun fact in hindsight. So, everyone has probably heard who King Richard is. King Richard the Lionheart. You know, we all know him. And if you've seen Disney's Robin Hood, you probably know who Prince John is. John was Richard's younger brother. Fun fact about John. John was actually not supposed to be king at all, really, because Richard was. But even before Richard, his dad, King Richard and King John had an older brother. Their older brother was actually supposed to be the one to take the throne. But said older brother was in a horrible jousting accident. Now, here's the thing about the accident. Here's the deal. He got fucked up in the jousting accident. He got knocked clear off his horse, and he should have been dead. Thing is, he got out of it. He only had a minor scratch on him. It was a cut, but again, a jousting accident left him with nothing but a cut, basically. Now, of course, at the time, to seal cuts, you would use honey because it's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antifungal. So it could be used to seal deep cuts. One problem. Richard and John's older brother, the one who got injured, was allergic to honey. So, oops. Yeah, oops. Yeah, so he died due to inflammation, due to an allergic reaction. I actually think, hold on, I think I can summarize it perfectly for you guys. Let me find it. And you guys should check this dude out on YouTube. Hold on. Let me see if I can find his thing on here.
And with that, John, the fourth.
Let me see, where is it? Find his thing in here about what happened to him. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so you guys need to check this dude out on YouTube, but here's a quick summary of what happened to John's older brother. One of his older brothers, anyway. The one who was supposed to be king. Oh, for Pete's sake, get this shit off my screen. Hang on.
John would return to England broke and embarrassed. Still, his prospects would improve in 1186 when Joffrey decided to participate in a jousting tournament.
Lord Joffrey, your garniture is so well polished it will surely blind your foe.
Yeah, I'm shiny as balls. Let's go!
My lord, you're alive and mostly unscathed.
Yes, thank the Lord. Wait, hold on, what are you putting on my wounds?
Oh, just a standard medical sealant of honey.
But I'm allergic to honey.
And with that, John had lost another brother and was even more valuable to the family. John was only 2 heartbeats away from the throne.
Yep. So his 2 older brothers died, one of them due to an allergic reaction. And this meant that when his dad died, Richard became king. That's how we get King Richard the Lionheart. Fun fact, by the way, despite the fact that everyone likes to talk up Richard and everything, Richard was a god-awful king. Richard the Lionheart was a god-awful king. He literally, first of all, he never stayed in England, ever. He hated England. He thought England was the sticks. So he spent all of his time in France. Not to mention, he bankrupted the whole kingdom so he could go on crusade. So, yeah. So we give John a lot of crap, which we should. King John is an awful ruler, but Richard wasn't any better either. So that, you guys should look that up. It's literally called The Worst King in English History, and it's about Prince John. So just look up Prince John, Worst King, and you should be able to find it. And that guy animates all his own stuff, and it's really funny. right, let's check it out. Uh-oh. The king is not here. Uh-oh. Who's there? Show yourself! Hear me and hear me well. General. That's a general. Look at that. Look at that getup. That is a general. Either that or he's either that or he's trying out his Fist of the North Star cosplay, because god damn, where are you, my guy, where are your pants? Like, he's covered, like, he literally looks like he belongs in an insect version of Fist of the North Star. The cruelest, the most cunning, you face General Ultimax!
Oh. Oh, that I hate.
General Ultimax. Are you kidding me? Like, really? That's the name we're going with? That is... Yeah, M. Bison cosplayer. Yeah, well, no. He looks like he combined his M. Bison and Fist of the North Star cosplays and didn't know what to go with. Also, again, General Ultimax. Really? God, he's big. You cretins thought you could enter these halls without me noticing. We have been watching your every step. I'm gonna give him that voice. That sounds good. And here I was, waiting for you to come from my grand entrance. Your entrance was absolutely, what's the word? Yeah, lame. Insolent peasant! Commoner! I shall teach you how we deal with outsiders here in the Wasp Kingdom. Just get out of the way, we're in a hurry. As if I'd let you take even one more step. Troops, to your general! We've lost the element of surprise. Look, just hand over the artifact and you'll save yourself a whooping. Fools! The artifact is only for our great king to behold. Even now, he enjoys its splendor safe within his chambers. You are not to disturb him in any way. Your king feasts and rests while your kingdom crumbles. Have you no obligation to your people? All who serve the king are
This is stupid!
Who stares? Silence, voice from nowhere! All who serve the king are well cared for. Traitors don't deserve a thing. Cannot afford to debate our enemy. Let's clear the path to the artifact. Alright, so looks like we've got a drill guy. A wasp driller, a wasp bomber, and then the general himself. Let's take a look at what we're working with. Is this truly a soldier? He seems more skilled than his general. That drill's not for show. He seems to go on the defensive when struck, so we best leave Kabu free to deal with that. And the bomber. Stop it! Stop chucking stuff at us! I can't even knock down those boxes! Kabu, if you flip it twice, I can bring down the smackdown. Rock!
Feel the power of my magic!
Interesting. So he plays support. He's actually supporting his troops. Interesting. Another rock. Take care of that. Now for the general. I tried to give him a nasally voice, and little by little, he became more and more like Skeletor. That was not my intention. Man, we don't have time for this. We gotta get to the Wasp King. For a general, this guy's really weak. I'll beat up everyone else first. He just chuckled? Really? You're not gonna break your soldiers out? You're just gonna laugh? Pathetic. Are you shitting me? He's having a panic attack. Look at him. Look at He's so scared. Look at he He went from being like this to please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. I love his beady little eyes. He's like, oh no. Oh no. I'm in danger. Yes, you are. Kill him! Kill them all!
Then pay with your blood!
What a baby. Like, he's literally having a panic attack. Yeah, his attack is literally just a flail.
What happened to all that bravado?
What happened to all that bravado? It went right out the window as soon as he realized he was alone. Also, he coughed up 5 experience. His troops coughed up 15. No, my troops, how dare you? Just shut up already. This is getting tiresome. Get him, Kabu. As you wish. Let's get the artifact back. The king should be in the next room. Let's go. General guy turned out to be a pushover. As if we needed more distractions. Let's just get the artifact and make our exit. Uh-oh. He's in here. Wait, no, that's... the queen? You. Who are you? What? Are you the king's, Heavens, no! I'm but a hostage in my own castle. I'm Vanessa II, ruler of the Wasp Kingdom. Or so I was, but that poser somehow stole my people's minds and locked me in my own chambers. Could it be you've come to save me? It would be a lie to say so. We came to defeat the king. He's not here? Or at least to take the artifact. I'm afraid not. He left the general in charge some time ago when he decided to attack the Ant Kingdom. I've not seen him since. What? How could this be? He was driven out of the Ant Kingdom, and we've had reports he... Could it be? This is bad. Disastrous. What's up? We were tricked. There's no artifact here. What? The general lied through his dirty jaws. Curses! Your kingdom must be in danger too. We must return immediately. Please, allow me to accompany you. It would not be wise for me to stay here. Have your people forsaken you completely? My people have lost their minds, even if I do not know how. We cannot rely on them. Well, let's leg it! What if the town's all ruined again? With haste! I do find it funny that V was gonna be... Uh-oh. You fell for our trap! I cannot help but laugh! General Foof! Not my name! And you're too late! Our attack at the Ant Kingdom may have failed the first time, but the second time with you lot and that sword guy out of the way, our glorious king will finally take all the artifacts. Curses! We won't be able to get back in time. They played right into their hand. Get out of the way! Gladly! Not like you can do anything to stop us. No time to waste. Let's meet up with Maki and rush to the Ant Kingdom. Team Snakemouth, what's wrong? Did you find the artifact? Maki, we have no time. We must go to the Ant Kingdom right now. You see... What? Town looks more than fine. Did that poser lie to us? No. I can feel something is off. We must hurry to the Queen. I shall accompany you. I do wish to talk to the Queen about the situation as well. Yes, I shall escort you. Team Snakemouth, please join us whenever you're ready. Yeah, why is everyone so calm? For Pete's sake, what's going on? Keep that in mind for later. His claw got stolen. Yeah, hold on to that. Hello? Are you not like... I have this uneasy feeling. Yeah! Then why are you standing here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't know if y'all noticed it. Remember when we found those drilling vehicles inside the hive? Or, sorry, inside the Wasp Kingdom? Remember how I noticed, I was talking about how they're breacher vehicles and everything? And remember how one of them was missing? Oh, no, 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 no. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Good God! You vile filth! Step away from the Queen! Team Snakemouth, I'm sorry. My injury. You blasted usurper! Will you burn all of Bulgaria to the ground to reach your foolish ambitions? You're all so pathetic. Pitiable. The king holds absolute power over his people. He is not meant to serve. He is to be served. To command, to possess, to enjoy. That is the privilege of royalty. And it shall all be mine. You haven't learned your lesson. Shall I thaw out your ice and flame once and for all? Like we'd fall for the same trick twice. You would! Move! Tina! Stop! You will hurt my people no longer! Hand them over. All of them. Or I will pry them from your carcass. No, if we do, he'll... You have until my axe swings to say yes. It'll be all the same when I come back with the power of the everlasting sapling. You shall all bow to me once more, but you shall keep breathing. Enjoy your last days of peace, lowlives. Curse it all. We lost. That's no way to end a show. My queen, all I've done is fail you. Stay still, Maki. You're even more hurt than me. It's okay. At least we're all safe. It's not. He's just gonna get the sapling and come back. What could be the source of his power? Elizant. No. Queen, thank you for choosing to save us. I do not deserve your gratitude. I failed everyone. You, my loyal people, my mother, the queen. It would be folly to pretend I deserve this royal mass. My queen, that's not true. We couldn't ask for one better. You are our mother, our beacon of hope. Thank you, Zarya. But now all has been taken away from us. The Wasp King possesses the keys to find the sapling. I have failed as both your queen and mother of our people. No. I know I am an outsider to all this, but may I speak? When the king usurped my people, I cowered and hid. I've never raised a blade. I simply believed my subjects would always follow me, no matter what. I don't know how, but he turned them all on me just like that. If you are not a queen, I am but a peasant. I would never serve one without conviction and integrity. You've given us all the chance to thrive in your city. Your words are kind, but I cannot accept them. As we speak, the Wasp King must be heading towards the everlasting sapling. Yet, we have no way to pursue. Elizant, please answer us finally. Why do you desire the sapling? Why go through all this? I assumed it would be to keep yourself young and fit to rule. Right. No one wants to get old. Fair assumptions, but no. It was never something for my own gain. I might as well tell you then, the reason for my search. Your mother? Knew it. The true queen, Elizant I, my mother, she yet lives. She was put in a deep slumber using crystal energy, a sort of stasis. It was her dream to get the sapling so she could continue to rule Bulgaria for years to come. I wished only to bring her back with it. A graceful queen, loved by all, a diplomatic genius who ended wars without combat. I longed for her return so that I may concede my throne to her. For she is so much more than I have ever been. You know, the funny thing is, everything she said is wrong, basically. Because true leaders in game, not just in games, but in real life, are forged by the trials they endure. If her mother came back and just turned everything back to a golden age, okay, great. But then you aren't really tested. She claims that her mother was this amazing tactician and did all these things that everyone loved. Okay. But did she ever have any moments where she struggled or failed? Because if she didn't, then she would have become complacent, especially if she was given everlasting life. That's kind of one of the tricky things, is that people forget that even if you were the greatest leader of all time, even if you were given eternal youth or immortal life, you're not perfect. You're gonna make mistakes, and over time, those mistakes are gonna add up as you get old, as you age, and mistakes keep happening. Not to mention, if you were to rule constantly the same way, well, then things become stagnant. As horrible as it is to say, peace and a golden age are great, but they do, over time, rot away. They do wither and they do fail because that's just the nature of things. And from that trial and from those tribulations and from that struggle, new leaders step up. For God's sake, she took over when her mother was basically put into a coma, and she's been ruling ever since. The fact that everything's gone the way it has and is only going wrong now says a lot about Elizant II. It says a lot. I argue that with time, she'd probably be even better than her mother, because I doubt her mother actually had to handle a war, because that's what this is, a war. And a psychopathic megalomaniacal wasp who literally wants to be a god, basically. Yeah, no, her mother can't say that. And yeah, golden ages always end. Even if her mother was made immortal or got to live 100 or 200 years longer, it wouldn't matter. As soon as her mother got too old, like finally started to show age, or finally started growing old or older, her decisions would falter. Her mind wouldn't be as sharp. Hell, God, worst case scenario, she literally becomes nothing more than a puppet, just sitting there unable to talk while people interpret what she means. I mean, if you want a good example of that, just look at modern US politics. A bunch of old people who literally, some of them literally live in homes, you know, to take care of the elderly. They can't even speak on their own, but they get to speak for everyone else. I understand her frustration and her sadness and everything, but at the same time, I really wish someone would point out to her that she's basically doing things that her mother never could have prepared her for, and honestly, even her mother would probably struggle to handle. We always say that we stand on the backs of giants, you know, of those who come before to make us into who we are. And we always like to compare ourselves to them, but that's not fair. The things that we face, the things that we have to go through, the trials, the tribulations, the struggles, those are things that the people who came before us can't even imagine. How could they? Even our parents and grandparents, some of the things that we go through now, they're never gonna get. They don't understand it. You know, they always like to look at it from their point of view, where it's, no, not anymore. So, no. Is she perfect? No, of course not. She could be nicer, for one. She's very, cold to everyone, which is fine. I mean, she's got that regality. But the fact that she's so cold and, pushes everyone away with her words or with her actions, that needs to be fixed. But she's done way more than most. I mean, holding everything together and negotiating the peace for as long as it lasted says a lot. So, yeah. And and again, you could, if you were immortal or long-lived, you could turn out like the God Emperor from 40K who thought he could do no wrong and fucked up everything. So, no. Elisant II is not her mother. She's herself. And the sooner she realizes that, the sooner she can be a way better ruler. Because she needs to stop living in her mother's shadow. And I hope someone tells her that. We truly thought wrong of your intentions. But the truth sounds even more insane. Leif, what the hell? Wow, that's awesome. I'm not sure if that would be my reaction. We need to go beat up the king. Whatever he wants isn't any better. If we knew where he was going, we would have some chance, but... Actually, I do know where. Probably. Were you ever gonna tell us? Speak up! Right. I was, waiting for the right moment. The king is certainly going for the sapling, yeah? Analyzing everything we know so far, my conclusion is the sapling must be in the giant's lair. You mean that giant wall you can see from the big tree? The haunted place? That giant's lair? A towering behemoth of steel and wood, said to have housed the previous rulers of the land, the so-called giants. It is forbidden to go there. None who enter have come back. In hindsight, it makes sense it'd be there, even if we needed the artifacts to enter. We need a boat to get there, though. Doubt the Wasp will let us sail in fine and dandy. We're one step ahead of us. We just received reports that the ships at the pier were sunk by the Wasps. What do we do then? These can't build boats or anything. If you'd allow me to suggest something, why not ask the Termite Kingdom? There's a Termite Kingdom? They are an isolationist yet advanced society that lives just outside Bulgaria. They hate daylight, so they don't make much contact. Some species go for a visit, but they forbid entrance to all ants. Well, that's how they used to be, right, our queen? When my mother went into her sleep, I was not skilled enough to maintain her level of diplomacy, and our alliance fell apart. But they are our only hope. I will go, injured though I may be. I shall request an audience and do what it takes. I must oppose. The termites live deep in the Forsaken Lands. That area is teeming with dangerous beasts. You must not put yourself in such danger. I will prepare envoys at once. If this was any other time, I would agree with you. But there is no choice. We are only in dire straits because of me. I will go myself, and that is final. Only I was strong as you, my queen, injured as I am. Maki, Zardian, you two rally up all explorers. Do not let rumors and panic spread. When we return, we shall strike the Wasps. They most certainly have seized the rubber prison as we speak. This is the only known way inside the giant's lair from Bulgaria. But right now, we will move to the Forsaken Lands. I will need an escort to ensure I arrive at the Termite Kingdom. Team Snakemouth, I shall wait for you in the Golden Path Tunnel. The old entrance to the Forsaken Lands is located there. Also, Vanessa, please feel free to stay at our palace. We do not have much to offer, but we will make sure to treat you as you deserve. Why, you have my gratitude, Elizant. Seems you misjudge your ability to impress and court. Our mothers may have had trouble in the past, but we can change the relationship between ants and wasps for generations to come. Is that so? Well, then let us share a meal when this is all dealt with. Team Snakemouth, we must hurry. Do not keep me waiting. Team Snakemouth, please protect the queen. You can count on us. Chapter 6, The Assault on the Rubber Prison. So we now know what these four statues are. Or sorry, these four stained glass windows are. One to the Wasp Queen, Vanessa the First. One to the current Queen of the Bees. That was Elizant the First stained glass. And the ones for the Termite King and Queen. Or sorry, the Elizant second glass window is completely destroyed. So is this Vanessa the Second? No, it's Vanessa the First, former Queen of the Wasps. The glass window of Queen Lyra II and King Hector IV, rulers of the termites. Interesting that they have a king and queen. South of the association. Please be careful. What's going on? What's the big ruckus? Oh, God. What do you want? Well, you see... What? I think this would happen behind our backs. This is your fault. How dare you all lose? Shut up! We did what we could. At least we can say we were present. Why, you... Mothaba, you've got to learn to shut up sometimes. Thank you! Watch your mouth, pink freak. Watch your mouth, lest it suffers an unfortunate strike. Oh my God. We can't afford to waste any time. We can argue when the kingdom's safe. Good to see some of their priorities straight. We'll go on ahead on our task now. Try not to beat each other up. Must we always have these quarrels? Well, duh. You know how frustrating it is to leave in your short, meager shadow? Oh my God. Well, if you hate it so much, maybe you should do something worthwhile and actually do something, memorable, rather than being a damn model all the time. After all, eventually you're gonna get old, get wrinkles, and nobody will care because there'll be someone younger, prettier, and cuter that comes along. After all, don't you know that moths get really, really fuzzy as they get old? You'll be so hairy that no one will even want to get close to you. Maybe you should do something more memorable in the meantime. Come on, we beat you once already. Shut up! Take a hint. As if you're the only team who's grown. Whatever, we'll settle this later. Can't get too agitated before my show today. You're a paragon of chivalry. Anyway, we're off to the Termite Kingdom. Don't bother us. Interesting. Don't care. See you, dorks. Let's, prepare and head to the meeting point. If you guys think I'm kidding, no, moths get really, really fuzzy as they get older. So, no, she's gonna get old, wrinkly, and very hairy. So, ain't nobody gonna be interested in her then. Looks like there's some stuff talking about Metal Island. I believe Metal Island is to the east, if I recall correctly. Like far, I think there's a port that we can make use of. Now we just went in a circle. Hang on. Yeah, Lost Sands, this way, to the east. In Feeble, and alright, we want to go east so we can check out the Metal Island. Ow! Get out of the way! What the? Oh, it's those guys. Wait, where you going? I was gonna... Okay. I was gonna talk to you and maybe help, but... Okay. Maybe that leads to a request being put up? I kind of sped through the dialogue, so I didn't hear what they were gonna say. Yep. In the residential area. Let's go check it out. He's a mantis who looks like he does kung fu. I'm actually... Well, no, he's not a mantis. He's a, I don't know what he is. I'll have to get a better look at it. Who are you guys? Ready to work? You saw my post. You could say that. The bandits stole my friend's mask. They've got to be at their hideout, but I can't beat them alone. I need your backup. Wait, you're going? Yes, I can't run from this. Do you have an explorer permit? No. You should probably stay behind then. I refuse. Besides, if they see me with you, they'll just think that you're escorting me. Please, I can fight. I'm just really shy. Such thirst for justice. You can't be seriously falling for that. Come with us, brave lad, but stay behind our formation. Oh boy. We need to go to the bandit hideout. Which is in Lost Sands, but it's been so long. I don't really remember the bandit hideout that well. Nah, we'll figure it out. Well, you can't fault Kabu for wanting to look out for people. Still, Kabu, the kid doesn't even have an explorer's permit. We're basically taking him into you know, not only a hostile environment, but also a place where he could possibly die. Because those bandits are cutthroat. They do hurt other bugs. So, he thinks Kabu's not thinking too straight, but oh well. Kabu is not the sharp... Wait a minute. This feels familiar. Hello? Chris, is that you? No data available. Please interface with a hollow assistance for help. Training simulator. The Roach dialect. Come on, Leif, you gotta translate. This accent's really weird. Let's see. Tiranto te queda ni flos tiros? Te da. Translation complete. Welcome. Welcome, challengers. Welcome to the Cave of Trials. Guess we won't need to translate then. Here, you can challenge many enemies you face before in succession in return for prizes and glory. Prizes? Glory? Ah, yeah! This must be an ancient roach training simulator. Indeed. Shall we start a test run? Error. No data available. Blah. It's busted. Loading backup assistance message. Oh, fret not, challengers. All we need is a crystal that has recorded any battles you have fought. Crystal that recorded our battles. Must be something that's been with us since the start, but what? Do you have a crystal that has recorded your fights up to this point? Yeah, the explorer's permit. How does this work? Let's see. You can only heal every 10 battles, and holographic enemies award less XP. 10 battles awards prize safe to fail. So keep challenge. So it's like the Cave of 100 Trials, Pit of 100 Trials in Paper Mario. You get special items, medals, or berries that may aid you in your journey. There's no penalty for losing, so feel free to try as much as you need. But beware, giving up before reaching a 10 battle milestone will net you nothing. Try to endure until then. See. We'll come back another time. Yeah, this is basically the Pit of 100 Trials from Paper Mario. For those who don't know what that is, the Pit of 100 Trials in both Paper Mario and Paper Mario 2 was essentially just what it sounds like, a gauntlet with 100 floors that you were meant to clear, and at the bottom would be a super boss, basically. In Paper Mario 2, it was Gloomtail, the final of the Tail siblings. There's Hooktail, Gloomtail, and Bonetail. I apologize. Hooktail, the younger sister, Gloomtail, the older brother, and then Bonetail, the dead sibling, quote unquote. And in Paper Mario 1, well, the pit didn't really, if I recall correctly, the Pit of 100 Trials didn't really exist in the first game. However, in the re-release, there was a, wait. Yes, in the re-release of Paper Mario, well, no, I take that back. Trying to think. No, I take that back. Paper Mario 2's re-release had another super boss in it. Not the first one. Yeah, Bonetail was there, but there was another super boss you could fight. Technically, two super bosses. Will you ride the caravan? Yes. Yeah, there were two super bosses in the re-release of Paper Mario 2. There was Prince Mush, who was the former champion of the Glitz Pit, so you get to fight him in all his glory, and he's a tough son of a bitch. Like, he's tough. And then there's also Wacka, that enemy that you could whack and get that really good healing item from. Yeah, there's the Super Wacka, who's like this buffed up version of Wacka, and he's hard as hell too. Dark cherries. The 1000-Year Door remake had 3 super bosses. Yes, Bonetail was 1, Prince Mush was the 2nd, and the Wacka was the 3rd. And, yeah, Bonetail, not too bad, honestly. Bonetail, if you can get to the bottom of the Pit of 100 Trials, you can handle Bonetail. No problem. Prince Mush is gonna beat your ass. Like, he is designed to beat your ass. Because he's not easy to fight. And then the Wacka don't hold back either. The Wacka's kind of scary. Alright, we gotta find where the bandit hideout is. It's so long, I don't remember. Was it this way? No, of course not. Again, a really... Well, let me check the map. Alright. So from here, it's to the east. Directly to the east. Got it. Shield. Thank you. Boing, boing, boing. Boing. Boing, boing, boing. Out of here. Oh, can't knock him off. All right. That'd be too easy, I guess. And again, it's also not very heroic to knock someone into the quicksand. Maybe this is it over here. Hang on. Shouldn't you be out of here by now? Why are you still here? Wait a minute. Ah, too high. There we go. Oh, come on. Dang it. Hang on. There we go. Oh, nope, that's still too high. There we go. Okay, well that's one way up. Oh, never mind. That is how we get up. Okay. Boing. Alright, should be a relic up here or something. Yep. You got a tardigrade shield medal. Grants the equipped ally the sturdy skill, which increases defense by 3 and grants status immunity for 1 turn. Okay, now with Hawk going back, once we go back to the hive, we can make use of that chomper seed we found. But I'll explain that at another time. All right. I'm betting this leads to the castle. Then we need to keep going south. Nope. So let's go east. If we can. Maybe it's over here. Ah, where? Need to find that bandit hideout. Nope, that's the castle, so we've gone too far north. So we need to go back, and we need to keep going east wherever possible. Ow. Thankfully, we can tear this down now. There we go. Ah, this way. So we go south here, and then if we turn east, I bet we'll be at the bandit hideout. Yep, there it is. Pretty sure that's it. Yep, this is it. Yeah, I don't know where they'd be keeping your friend's mask, but, no. The best thing we can do is just go, well, check the place out. Oh, don't tell me we gotta do stealth again. Nope. Okay, good. There will be no stealth this time. Last time we were here, yeah, we had to sneak around, but not this time. Not this time. Not this time. Oh, right. I forgot these are tough. Right. Kabu. Rock. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, the new guy can only do 1 damage. I admire his dedication, but yeah, he's still a bit too weak. Alright, he's done. We're not going to get any XP from this because these guys are pathetically weak. Yay, 1 XP. Hey, but money's always nice. Trying to think of where they'd keep the mask. Now, this is the prison, so obviously they wouldn't keep it here. Stop that. Ah, dang it. Yeah, no, we're not sticking around. Bye! Bye! Alright, this over here, maybe? Alright, this is their kitchen. I don't know what that is. Looks interesting, though. Maybe we can drop down and get it. Ah, wrong place. Gotta go further. Boing. A bond berry. Permanently increases the party's TP? Yes, please. Very nice. All right. Hey, time out. I'm not here to fight. I'm just a humble cook. Don't disturb me. Right, you heard the man. Don't bother the cook. Wait a minute. I think I know who might have it. Or rather, I know where they're keeping it. If I'm right. I could be dead wrong, but I think I know where they're keeping it. Y'all recall the last time we were here, we beat the stuffing out of the leader of the group, and he let us leave. Basically telling us that if we came back, we'd be in for it. Oh, we're back now. Let's see if he remembers that promise to kick our ass for coming back. He's not here. Unprepared moth was spotted near the sand pits. Carried quite a few. Let's see. I've left the hideout in charge of my trusted advisor, but I'll return. Okay, so the boss, so yeah, we showed him mercy, but he left and to figure things out, which means that there's somebody else is in charge now. Well, that makes things a bit more complicated, doesn't it? Because now, well, it's more complicated because now with someone else running the show, ugh, great. Probably not going to want to negotiate. Over here. Stun. Maybe up here? Aha! Put all important treasure in the boss's room. If you knuckleheads forget, it's on the upper floor. Don't disappoint the boss. So all the important stuff is up on the upper floor, huh? Alright. Oi! Hope you're ready to pay. What? You followed us, punk? And he's got help with him. I think we're scared because you're not alone. Let's see. Oh, aren't those the ones that fought the boss? That's perfect. We'll beat these punks up and get a reward. Your boss would be most disappointed in you, I'm sure. You sure about that one, Kabu? Whatever, let's go. Alright, time to take out the trash. Make it rain. Yoink. 2 down, 1 to go. And again, we get nothing for this because they're just so weak. I don't even know who I hit. I can't really tell anymore. You're all so weak. Yeet. I'm gonna hit you now. Bye-bye. Dead. Alright, Nick, cough up the mask. There it is. That was awesome, we did it. Yep. I'm gonna go tell Aofi I beat up all the bad guys. Wow! Thank you so much. Oi, the reward! You really... Yes! This was a tough one. You want one, guess you gotta go ask him back in town. I mean, I don't really care. The sucky thing is that there's no fast travel out of here, which, again, is garbage. Or better yet, it could have, like, warped us back to town. That would have been nice, too. Sure, I would have had to hoof it all the way back to the Lost Sands to continue the story, but hey, you know, fine by me. Let's just get back. And not to town. I can always go back to the Ant Kingdom later. I imagine we'll have to go back before the final chapter of the game. So, the way I see it, the smart thing to do is just continue on with the mission. Back to the mission. So, ask Venus for a heal. And then all we got... Whoops. Whoops. And I believe he said, yeah, the best route is where we got to meet up is south of the Ant Kingdom, on the way to the Golden Land. So, check my map again. From where we are, best thing to do would honestly just be to go south. We'll get back to the Bulgaria outskirts. Yep. Here we are on the outskirts, so... From here, we just go back to Bulgaria. I do want to check out Metal Island, but, that can wait. Right, so we need to go to the Golden Land Tunnel, which is where Queen Elizant is waiting on us. I know she's supposed to be like Elizabeth, but I keep saying Elizant or Elizant. Pretty sure it's Elizant. Well, actually, if we're here... Hang on. May as well at this point, I guess. Wait, he's in residential, so let's go over here. Yeah, he should be around here somewhere. Thanks. I was really surprised to see he got it back. No problem. Don't tell Mun, but I sat down and made a new mask. Figured if he saw I didn't need one, he'd stop fighting the bandits. Should have trusted him a bit more. No one's gonna blame you. Seriously. Please take it. It'll be our secret, alright? Got a leaf cloak medal. My berry stash. Oh, baby, a double. The double of 10 is 20. Yep, so that is a new medal. What does it do, I wonder? The leaf cloak. Camouflage the equipped ally, making them be targeted less often by enemies. Interesting. Hold on to that. Alright, now that we've got all that, let's start heading south. Actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it here for now, because that means next time we have a fresh start on everything. So, besides, we got a whole chapter done, and we're starting a new one, so might as well start fresh next time. Oh, and there's Zasp and Mothava in the background over there. Okay, well, that's going to be it for now, everybody. Hold tight. We are going to go raid someone, I think. Let me see. Is there anyone available to raid right now? Let me see. Yes, there is, actually. Let's go say hi to Fluoride. I think she's getting ready to play the Outer Wilds, and that'd be cool. Let's go say hello to her. Let me get this set up. Flu's cool. Really fun dragon. She's also a Warhammer fan, which is even more badass. Let's go say hi to her. Let me get this raid started. As always, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you. I hope you had a great time. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember, that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't trade them for anything. I love you guys. I will see you all tomorrow for more Digimon. Have a great night. Bye-bye.